A lot of things. I think I needed a change from what I was doing before this. Previously when I've worked or gone abroad for a development trip, it's been really helpful in grounding myself and being more of the person I really want to be and bringing out the qualities of myself that I aspire to bring out. So that kind of led me to know that the next step I wanted to take was to go abroad. And I honestly never thought India was the place that I would come to. It's really not been an area of interest for me for very long. But I don't know, stuff just kept coming up that kept making me think, India, I should try India. And amazingly it happened. It all came together in a crazy, fast way. But now I'm here. There's so many movies about India. I knew there would be a ton of rickshaws. I knew it would be crazy and so much traffic and loud. And it is all of those things, but 10 times worse than I ever imagined. Which is, honestly, I thought it was impossible. But it is crazier than I ever thought it would be. So I try to keep a lot of expectations out of my brain. But those that I did have, India topped them. I think there's been a lot of cultural things. So communication here is really different. It's interesting, I think, especially as Westerners, we kind of think that people in the developing world view Westerners as kind of, better educated, have better skills. So I thought coming here, I would be trying to tamper down those expectations of me, but instead, no one's really expected much of me. No one's really viewed me as coming in with a lot of value. I've had to prove that and even create space to prove that. So that was kind of a challenge that I did not expect at all. So I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. I think it was not a great thing for me, but I do think it's probably a good thing that people don't view Westerners as the be-all end-all of what a professional person should be. The amount of attention I get in terms of my physical appearance, I am very different from, I think I'm probably the tallest woman in India at this point in time, unless there's some super tall woman who travels around in an Indian circus and people just stare at her for being tall. If there's not that, then I'm probably the tallest woman. So I get a lot of stares. A couple people have asked to take pictures with me, which, there's so many foreigners around, so I don't understand what makes me different from other white people on the streets, other than the fact that I'm a giant. So there's been a lot of interesting reactions to who I am as a person. Come in humble and come in flexible. So I think coming in with the expectation of just learning rather than imparting knowledge, and to be humble about your background, and that the way you view the world and the way you live your life is not necessarily the best way to live your life. So to give space and value to other people's lifestyles and other people's worldview. And then the flexibility part is incredibly key. Things will not go as planned. Rickshaw drivers will not know where you're going and take you the wrong direction. And if you're not flexible and just patient, you can get really frustrated and burned out really fast. So, and I think also just like, I think we often, especially if you're coming in for development work, you're coming in with the mindset of like, I want to help, I want to help, I want to help. But even coming in with that mindset that like, I have the ability to help you, kind of puts you above the person you're working with. So I say come in with the mindset of trying to build relationships, and then just seeing how you can mutually grow together, whatever that looks like. If you can be a part of something that helps someone grow and they can help you grow in a way, I think that's a much more valuable way of approaching development work than like coming in with the 4 and 8. Aloo gobi is my favorite, with probably parota. So good. That is probably my favorite. I have gotten it at a lot of different places, and it's always delicious. Out my name, and you know wherever I am, I'll come running. Oh yeah, I will, to see you again, over and over again. Yeah, winter, spring, summer, or fall, all you have to do is call, and I'll be there. Yes, I will. You've got a friend.